Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Donna the Creole Crafter. Today we have a collaboration between myself, Donna the Creole Crafter, and Miss Melinda over at IB Dog. Today's collaboration consists of Inspirational Easter Decor. And here's what you need for DIY number 1. You need some type of paint. I'm using Waverly chalk paint. You also need one of those shadow boxes. I got that one from, I think Dollar General last year during the fall, but Dollar Tree also carries them all the time. I also have some crosses. There's sticker crosses. I got those from Dollar Tree. And you'll need some sticker letters. Got those from Dollar Tree. And some sticker rhinestones. Now, the first thing you should do, if your shadow box has hardware, you should remove all of that. And I'm just taking a sawtooth hanger off of mine, and I'm also going to take the tag off, and I'm going to attempt to take the paper off the front of it, which won't be very successful, but I'll show you what I'll do to remedy that. And I'm just using my heat tool to try to melt some of the glue that's behind that sticker so it can come off a little easier. And it kind of sort of worked. I want to take this time to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you guys for becoming a part of my YouTube family. And if you're new, you're just stopping by, this is your first time, well, hello there and welcome. And I hope you stop by again. And I hope you like the contents in the video so you can become a part of the my YouTube family too. Thank you guys. Okay, right here where I tried to take the paper off, it was unsuccessful. So I just took a what I use, sandpaper. I like grit sandpaper, and I just smoothed it down so I can apply the paint. It can have a smooth finish. And I'm going to paint the sides, the top, and the front. I won't be painting the back, but of course, if you want to paint the back of yours, then feel free to do so. And I want to say that Melinda and I be Dog, we do this collaboration every month. It's always the third Tuesday in the month, and I'll leave the link for her channel in my description box. So when you're finished, and I did say finish, after you hit the like button and the notification bell and subscribe, go on over to her channel and watch her her video too, and show her some love and just tell her that I sent you. Okay, what I'm doing here is I am taking those rhinestones off of the cross because I'm going to paint the cross with the burnt umber, because the little cross has raised designs on them, and what I want to do is go back and dry brush over those designs so they can pop out, so they can have like that farmhouse look, because my decor in this video is farmhouse. You guys know I love farmhouse. You know I love farmhouse. So that's what I'm doing here. And of course, you don't have to do this if you're not into dry brushing or farmhouse or anything like that. You don't have to do this. You can do yours just regular, just standard, and it'll still be beautiful though. But yeah, I chose to do this because I like farmhouse, guys, and this is just for inspiration, so you will be doing yours the way you like. Yes. And right here, what I'm going to do is just cut some strips so I can glue those rhinestones around the shadow box to create like a frame all around on the edges. and they have this adhesive already there, and it's pretty good adhesive. You know, once you stick these, they're there. You don't need to use any type of glue or anything, and that's what I love about these rhinestone stickers. And I just cut it, place it on, stick it down, and cut it down to size to fit. And I'm going to go back over it again with another coat of paint because I want to paint those rhinestones, because I'm going to go back over them, just the rhinestones, and dry brush them with the burnt umber paint so they can pop out. And I also think that it gives the sign more character, more dimension. So yeah. And y'all, I want to say, if you guys haven't checked out Melinda over at IB Doll, you're missing out. This lady is super talented, and she's so friendly and so sweet. So friendly and so sweet. So guys, to prevent from missing out, go on over to her channel and show her some love. Give her a big thumbs up, and consider subscribing. You won't be sorry. I guarantee you won't be sorry. Okay, we're going to put that aside to dry, and we're going to get back to the crosses. And now it's time to dry brush over the crosses because the burnt umber paint on them has dried. And watch how those little designs pop out when I dry brush them. That is so, so cute. I love that. And because they're so tiny, it makes them even more beautiful. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. So now it's time to put the rhinestones back, and all I'm doing is using one little dab of hot glue and placing the rhinestones right back where they came from, in the center of the cross. And right here, I'm just going to place them to see where I want to hot glue them to the sign. And guys, this is such a simple DIY. It's simple and it's small, but it sends out such a positive message for Easter. And that's what I love about this sign. And all I'm doing is using a little hot glue to attach them to the sign. And right here, I'm going to take my Dollar Tree stick-on letters, and I'll be spelling out the word Easter blessings. You know, we get caught up in the all the fancy stuff for each Easter, and there's nothing wrong with that. I even get caught up myself in the Easter eggs and the candy and the Easter egg hunt and the Easter dinner and dressing up and getting up Easter Sunday, going to church Sunday morning. Yeah, we all do that, and we kind of get away from the reason for it, So this is what this video is all about. It's a reminder. Let's not forget Jesus. And right here, I'm just adding some greenery in a flower, and I just pulled that greenery off a pick that I had, and the little flower off a bunch of flowers I had, and I got that from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna hot glue it in the right hand corner to give it a little more character to my sign. Well, actually, to make it look a little more cuter than what it already looks. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is so cute. After I added those embellishments, the greenery and the flower. Don't forget, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this DIY. Let me know if you would like to do it, or what would you have done different, or what would you do when you design yours. Okay, moving on to DIY number 2. I have some craft sticks or popsicle sticks. I have some Waverly chalk paint in white, and I have one of those houses from Christmas time. I found that one at Family Dollar, but Dollar Tree also carry those houses all the time, year round, so I'm sure you'll be able to find one if you decide to do this DIY. And what you want to do is take all of your tags and embellishments off of your sign. You want to start with a clean sign with nothing on it, and that's what I'm doing here. And what you're going to do after you've taken everything off, you have a clean sign with no embellishments or anything on it. You want to give it one coat of paint. And yeah, I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in white, but of course, you can use whatever color you like. Pick your favorite color and paint your house in that color. You don't just have to do the white, because I'm doing a white. And the reason why I'm doing the white is because, like I said, my theme for this video is farmhouse. So I'm going to be doing some distressing, and I'm going to make a church, and I want my church to be white. If you want your church to be blue, purple, pink, then that's your choice. That's your preference. I'm doing this for inspiration. And I'm going to give it one solid coat of the paint. And right here, I took the popsicle sticks and I cut them down to make a cross. And I will be adding a door to the church, so that's what those other little small sticks are. And I stained them with the burnt umber paint. And right here, I'm just going to distress my church. Of course, you guys know I love distressing. I'm going to give it a light distressing. You don't have to if you're not into distressing, or if that's just not your thing. Hey, well, don't even worry about doing this step. And I'm going to distress the whole entire church. Not too heavy. Kind of like a light distressing. And you want to if you do distress, take a chippy brush. You know, those paint brushes with the uneven bristles. And just put just a little bit of paint on your brush and just lightly brush it across your sign. And what I like to do sometimes is I like to take a baby wipe and just wipe it over my distressing. It kind of like evens it out and makes it look more natural, blends it all in. And that's what I'm doing here. And if you don't have baby wipes, you can use just dampen a paper towel. I mean, don't soak it in water now. Just lightly damp your paper towel, and you can also use that if you don't have a baby wipe. And give it a few minutes and let it dry. So now that it's dry, what I'm doing is taking a paintbrush with a detailed paintbrush, they're called, and I'm just going over the ship-like lines so they can pop out a little more. Sometimes when I'm doing a wood project, and I want those ship-like lines, I'll use a pencil, but this particular sign already had the lines there. Okay, now what I'm doing next is take your popsicle sticks and line them up where you want the door to go on your church, and that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just going to use some hot glue and glue it in place. I think I should have made the door a little taller. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that's fine the way it is, or if I should have made the door a little taller. Because now it looks like it's a church in Dorfville. Okay, and what I decided to do was take that burnt umber paint and paint inside of the craft sticks to paint the door so it can look more, what's the word I'm looking for? More like a door? Yeah. And this actually looks like my grandmother's church when I was a little girl. It was in a rural area of the parish, and yeah, it was pretty old. Pretty old. An old wooden church with hard wooden floors, and the doors like that the knobs in the middle where you pull the door open or push the door open. And I also went to my Cricut and I cut out the words "He has risen," and I'm gonna attach that to my church. And if you decide to put wording on it, if you don't have a Cricut, use your stick-on letters from Dollar Tree. They work just as well, but I just wanted that font, and God, I don't remember what's the font I used, but I saw it and I liked it, and that's why I decided to cut those words out. But you can, like I say, you can use Dollar Tree stickers to do this with too. And right here, I'm just using my Cricut tool to press the letters down in the creasing from the shiplap line. There's a crease in there, and I'm just pressing the letters down so it can look more natural, like if actually painted on. And I'm going to attach the cross. And if you notice, at the bottom of that cross, all I did was cut it like on a angle so it can sit right in a point at the top of the church. And I'm just going to put some hot glue there and sit it there and hold it for a few minutes until it till that glue dries. And I think this little church came out so cute. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I hope you like it as much as I do. If you do, leave me a comment. And right here, I'm just enforcing it with a little more hot glue at the back of the cross to make sure that it stays. And there it is. Okay, DIY number 3. We're going to use some of those stick-on letters again. We're going to use 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 tumbling tower blocks and one of those wooden bunnies from Dollar Tree and a Easter sign from Dollar Tree, which I already peeled the paper off and sanded it down real neat and clean. I'm going to use Tweeter Gray, Burnt Umber, and Antique Parchment from Apple Barrel, the paints. But of course, you can use whatever paint you like. And I'm going to give it a not so good coat of the antique white, antique parchment. It's one of those. But a not so good coat of that because, of course, you know I'm going to distress it. So I don't need a neat and pretty coat of paint on it. Just, you know, cover it. Sort of cover the whole sign with the paint. Not cover it, but lightly cover it. Will that work for you? Okay, we'll go with that. Lightly cover the sign. And right here, the paint had like some thick parts from, I guess, from the paint settling, because I hadn't used it in a while, and that's what I was just taking off. I guess I didn't shake it up enough before I started using it. Okay, now we're waiting for our sign to dry. We're going to paint the bunny. And we're going to cover the whole entire bunny with our paint. And I should have used some of that spackling from Dollar Tree to fill in that hole on the bunny ear, but I didn't. And don't forget to catch your edges, your bunny edges, because they will be seen. Okay, now we're going to work with our tumbling tower blocks, and we're going to build a cross. And this is what you have to do to build your cross. You want to take 8 of the tumbling tower blocks and put them side by side, 2 together. And then you want to put 2 together on the right side and 2 together on the left side. And you want to hot glue them just like that to create a cross. And I'm going to use some Alien Stacker glue and hot glue to attach the tumbling tower blocks together. If you don't have any tacky glue, you can use any other glue like E6000 or super glue, whichever you have, that'll work fine. And guys, I'd like to take this time to introduce to you, she's a creator on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, and her name is May. The name of her channel is Craft Away with May, and I would like to introduce her to our collaboration at this time. Next month she'll be joining us on this collaboration, so look forward to seeing her. She's a very talented lady, and you can go over to her channel and check her out and see, what you have to look forward to in our next collaboration, because like I said, she will be joining us next month. I'm sorry, did I say Craft Away with May? That's the name of her channel. You gotta forgive me sometimes, because sometimes my mouth works faster than my brain. I don't know what's wrong with me, but sometimes that might be a good thing. I don't know. Or is it at home with me? You know what, y'all? I'm just going to leave her channel in my description box. And you can just click on it and just go right on over to her channel. Because right now, I think I'm a little confused. But I'll put the correct channel in my description box. So just go on over and check her out. She's super, super talented. And what I did was just stained my cross with that burnt umber paint. I just hot glued it on and wiped it off. And now I'm going to dry brush my sign. Now, this one I chose to do a heavy distressing on this sign. Yeah, that's it. Craft Away with May, you guys. That's the name of her channel. See, I had it there. It was in my brain, but I just had to wait until it just came in focus. So, yeah, Craft Away with May, guys. She'll be joining us next month in our YouTube collaboration. So, I'll still link her channel in my description box. And you go over and check her out. And like I said, she's super talented, real sweet girl, lady. I'm so sorry, mate. I really am so sorry. But I'm just having one of those days. I think I decided to do a heavy distressing on this sign. I think it was, I was thinking like old rugged cross, and I think maybe that's why I decided to do a heavy distressing. But like I said, if this is not your thing, you don't have to do this at all. You can just skip this step and just give your sign one or two coats. Give it a nice clean finish, a nice coverage, and yeah, you can do that and add your cross and your bunny. And I'm going to take some light grit sandpaper and just go over it to smooth it out and blend it all in. Finally all done. Sometimes, y'all, I get lost in my creating. Sometimes I just get lost and I'm there and I'm just creating. Okay, now what you want to do is take your cross and you want to hot glue it to the sign and your bunny. And what I did was I took a tumbling tower blocks and I glued that to the sign first, and then glued the bunny on top of the tumbling tower block so it can have that 3D effect. And that's what I did, but of course you don't have to do that. If you want yours just to stay flat on your sign, then that's fine. I'm sure it'll be beautiful just like that. Right here, I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want to place it because I will be adding the letters to the top of the sign. So I want to put it not quite at the very bottom, but close to the bottom. And if you want to use some other type of glue, you can use wood glue or E6000 or super glue. But I chose to use the hot glue to glue mine down with. And right here, I'm just going to take the letters and I'll be spelling out the words Silly Rabbit, Easter is for Jesus. And I'm going to try something new that I've never tried before. And I don't know if you have tried it, but I always, when I'm working with these stick-on letters, I can't get them like on an even straight line across the board. So I thought about using the ruler, and then I said, nah, the ruler's gonna move. So what I did was I took some masking tape and I placed it across as straight as I could across the sign, and then I'm gonna place my letters on the edge of the tape to see if that'll help me to line my letters up straight. And it worked out pretty good. So you guys may want to try that if you're like me, where your eyes see everything on an angle and your lettering never comes out straight. So yeah, give this a try. It works pretty good. Just be sure and don't stick your letters on top of the tape, because you're gonna, you have to pull the tape off. Put it right on the edge of the tape, and that should create a straight line. Your letters will be straight. Okay, and there it is. And I also added 3 brown beads that I got from Dollar Tree on the hanger. I used jute twine to create the hanger. And there it is, Silly Rabbit, Easter is for Jesus. And I think this came out so cute. And I also took just a little piece of purple ribbon that I had and let it droop down the cross. And there are all 3 Easter blessings. He has risen, and Silly Rabbit, Easter is for Jesus. I think these came out so cute. Don't forget, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope you like all these 3 DIYs as much as I do. And I also call myself doing a round circle, like a stained window in the church. And that's what that is. And it came out pretty good. Yes, there they are. Don't forget, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like the contents in my video, and consider subscribing to become a part of my YouTube family. You won't be sorry, I promise you. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Drop down and click all so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.